folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. That's fielded in the end zone. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's got a man. It's Williams. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Middle.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
57 to Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
You got tight. Hey, 59. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check. Lucky.
Out of the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's White. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Quarter.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Just like that.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They run for it with Hunt. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Go 58 to Mike. Stop your whining. 58, right over there, Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. He's got Snead. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards and a Giant first down. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now it's Rosen. He gets it to Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hard. You don't want it. Pick the edge. Come.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And Elliott puts this one through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. A dozen. That ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Check 26, check 24.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here we go. Hey, Mike 20. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's put that team on the front.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This is caught. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, wahoo!
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rosen looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And now it's Rosen looking. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Rosen now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, it's Rosen. That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Flushed out right. From left side, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Rosen will throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
57's Mike. Hey, they're scared. Alert, alert, alert. Check Mike 57.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Willie Snead in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A final shot before the break, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Did they decide to come back with it, or was that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
On third down, Newman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. On first down, Hunt. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rosen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Check it backer. Check. 36.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The throw over the middle, taken in. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Watson on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 1st down, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Rosen. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Give him 32 on the play. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To try again after the sack. Rosen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
57. Watch the pass. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Third and long here for Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Here we go. Hey, Alpha.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye.
And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. That one caught out wide by Boykin. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
57 to Mike. I got you.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check pass. Check pass.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Rosen to throw. This is White on the screen. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. Now it's Rosen, and that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Fournette. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Watson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now it's Watson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Watson now to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Not today, you are. Not today. 50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine.
Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. It's Williams on the catch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Rosen to throw on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Rosen's pass intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
57. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, Charlie.
They're going on 4th down. Rosen. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.